Hey, what's going on, guys? Wannabean here, and we are back with another Dokkan Battle tutorial video. Today, the video that was requested of me is a team building video, and today we're going to learn how to do some team building exercises. I'm joking. You don't have to trust anybody. You don't have to team build. That's fine. But in reality, we're going to learn a bit about teams in Dokkan Battle, what teams fit best together, what are the best teams, and how to make sure you build a team that's going to be successful in the events and story modes and those tough battles that you might have to endure. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And before I forget, at the end of this video, we are going to be doing some summons on the Kefla banner. I recorded those prior to recording this, so you might be thinking, well, he only has 6 Dragon Stones. How is he supposed to summon on the Kefla banner? Is he just going to do a single summon? I mean, I could. I might do a single summon. Who knows? No, I did the step ups before I recorded this. So anyway, so let's talk about team building. Let's just take a random team. Let's get rid of that. And one thing that I want to, well, let me back up. There's multiple types of teams that you could make. There's 3 main types that I'll say. One is the mono type team, which is going to be a team where it's just one color. So you like AGL. We'll cover this one first. An AGL super type team, or you'll have an AGL extreme type team. So you want to do an AGL super type team. What are you going to do? Is you're going to look at your leader skill and find one that says AGL category, key plus 3, HP, attack and defense, plus so-and-so percentage, right? And you'll have some good leaders for that. Like this one was the first AGL, Super AGL type, key plus 3, HP, attack and defense plus 100%. And he also has extreme AGL type, key plus 1, and HP, attack and defense plus 50%. So that's basically one of the kind of leaders that you're looking for your mono type teams, right? There's also some more that you might have. Let's see. No, he's not one. No. Actually, there's 4 types of teams you can make. 5, my bad. So his guy, he is also Super AGL type, key plus 3 HP, attack and defense, 120%. Not bad, not bad. But then you have somebody like this who is, never mind, ignore that. You also have this guy, AGL, which is any AGL, super or extreme type, key plus 4, HP, attack and defense, only 100%. But the upside is that he is both extreme or super, and he also gives 1 extra key. So that's pretty cool. And you also have Goku here, which is also base, no super, no extreme AGL type, key plus 3, HP, attack and defense plus 120%. So you could also throw extreme units on this team, but the general consensus is if you are making a mono type team, you will want to use a super class leader or an extreme class leader, and only have extreme or super class units on the team because they'll just link better together, right? So let's go ahead and put our Super Saiyan 4 Vegetto, who is the super type leader for the AGL, and let's add some guys up in here. You want to have the strong guys, right? So, of course, this guy's Super Saiyan 4. So obviously add the Super Saiyan 4 Goku with him, right? It's because they will link well together. So one thing I want you to know, take a look at your link skills, which would be the 4th tab here on the bottom of this screen. And just take a look at him. He has Super Saiyan, attack plus 10%. Saiyan Roar, attack plus 25%. Prepared for battle, key plus 2. Kamehameha, attack plus 2500 when super attack is launched. GT, key plus 2. Fierce Battle, attack plus 50%. Legendary Power, attack plus 5000 when super attack is launched. So link skills do not activate automatically whenever this person goes into the battlefield. They can only activate when there's someone else on the team in the same rotation sitting right next to them on the battle that has the same exact link skill, which of course they can have more than one link skill active at the same time if the other person that's right next to them also has that other link skill as well. So you can have somebody else on the team that has all these link skills, and they can activate all at the same time as long as they're sitting right next to each other. But the link skills don't activate if that person is in the next rotation, right? and only activates when they're in the same rotation sitting right next to them in the battle. So that's something you'll want to look for whenever you're building your team. It's not always just powerhouse, powerhouse, powerhouse. Sure, that might get the job done, but if you want the extra bonuses, like the extra attack 10% or attack 25%, that stuff, you know, it can build up, right? It can make a guy look much more powerful and hit a lot harder, right? And sometimes it's good defense buffs. This Goku, he does not have any link skills that increase defense, but he does have ones that increase the ki. So he can get off super attacks much more quicker, as long as there is another member on his team during the same rotation, standing right next to him, that has a link skill that includes ki. So you have these right here. And also look at the Vegetto. He has some similar ones. He has the Super Saiyan. So if Goku and Vegeta are right next to each other in the battlefield on the same rotation, they will both get attack plus 10%. Right? And also, let's see. He'll get the GT, right? Fierce Battle. You know, these are the same. You know, get all these link skills together. So maybe you want to also add this guy. But also check his link skills, right? He has Super Saiyan, so he'll get that 10% buff. He has the Fierce Battle, so he'll get that 15% buff as long as he's next to one of the other characters, right? You gotta remember that's how it works. And also the Kamehameha, as long as he's next to the other Goku unit. It's sometimes pretty easy to know which ones are going to be able to have the link skills. I mean, if they're the same character, they're probably going to have the same link skills. If they're maybe in the same category or family, they might have the same link skills. Or if they're the same like Super Saiyan transformation, they might have the same link skills. You know, if they're like all Saiyans or they're all Frieza race or they're all androids, they might have some of the same link skills, right? Of course, it's good to just check through them every now and then, just to make sure. So who else can we put on our team? Maybe we want this Vegeta because he gets attack and defense plus 90%, not bad, and also plus additional 15% defense with each attack received up to 60%. Not bad. But in this case, we want to add another strong unit and another legendary rare like this Kefla. This Kefla is extremely overpowered. She attacks and she attacks and she attacks and she attacks. Let's also add this guy. The cool thing about this Super Vegetto card, not only has he been Extreme Z Awakened, which makes him even stronger, but check this out: attack and defense plus 40% within the same turn after receiving an attack. So if he gets attacked, he's getting attack and defense plus 40%. Okay. He foresees an enemy super attack when HP is 40% or less. So if you're on the battlefield and you have less than 40% HP on your health bar, your enemies will have a ring around them. On the icons on the bottom of your screen, your enemies will have a ring around them. If one of those rings is red, that means your enemy is going to launch a super attack in that slot. So you can foresee that as long as this unit is out here and they have 40% less HP, or you have 40% less HP. And also damage received from normal attacks minus 80% and counters with tremendous power. Now take note of that. 80% damage reduction is not the same as you get 80% defense buff. It's 80% damage reduction, so that's 80% of the power of the attack that they were going to do gone. It's awesome, right? And he counters with tremendous power. It's a very good counter attack. So yeah, you probably want to have him. He'll be a good tank for your team. And then I'd add this Goku right here, right? He's also been Extreme Z Awakened. Remember, he's also a Goku card, so he might have some of the same link skills, right? He has the Super Saiyan, attack plus 10%. He has a Saiyan Warrior race. The other one might have that, or Golden Warrior, you know, prepared for battle. You know, they have prepared for battle on the other Goku. Shattering the limit, you know, just different stuff. You have to remember it. But the reason why I would add this Goku is because he heals, changes strength key spheres to AGL key spheres, attack plus 20%, defense plus 10%, and recovers 10,000 HP per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5% per key sphere obtained when there is a Vegeta's family category enemy. So 10,000 HP per key sphere obtained. That can stack up quick. If you have somebody else on your team that changes key spheres, I mean, he himself changes strength key spheres to AGL key spheres. So if there's a lot of red key spheres on the board, he's going to change them all to blue. And if they're all lined up in a row in big stacks and overflowing, he can get all that ki to turn to blue. He's going to collect all that ki. Not only is he going to get attack plus 20% per ki sphere, but he's also getting 10,000 HP restored per ki sphere. So if you were low on health, pop this guy out. He's going to restore all your HP just about. He's good. So yeah, you'd want him on your team, right? Very cool. That's how you might build a super AGL team. Use the same tactic for building a super monotype team for all the other colors. Intelligence, purple, you know, the orange, the green, the red, whatever color that was. But say you don't like AGL and you don't like good guys. You want to build a bad guy team. So let's go to Extreme Physical. This is probably going to be your best bet for the extreme physical type team. This is the same type of leader skill that the Vegetto had, except for extreme physical, right? So you'd probably want to add him to your team. What else do you got? This guy could also be a leader if you want. He's a physical type ki, plus 3 HP attack and defense with 120%. Same thing as some of the other cards. Or maybe well, this guy has physical type ki plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 90%. He'd be okay if you don't have anybody else. Don't use him. This guy wouldn't be that bad if you have no other option. Extreme physical type ki plus 4 instead of 3, and HP attack and defense 100%. But you'd be likely to add him on your team anyway, since he is a legendary rare character. This Broly, he does not have the physical type on him, but he is powerful. Ki plus 6. Ki plus 6 right off the bat. Attack 130% and defense 100%. He transforms when conditions are met. Whenever he does transform, he's even stronger. Ki plus 8 right off the bat. 188% attack, defense 120%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So this guy can be strong. Also, I want to tell you something. His super attack, Blaster Meteor, while he is in his first form, causes supreme damage to all enemies. Every single enemy that is on the battlefield at the moment, he's going to be attacking them at the same time with his super attack. Pretty remarkable and very useful for something like the World Tournament or Super Battle Road. But you'd want him on your team. Now this Frieza, he's a good backup if you don't have that Broly, because he also causes damage to all enemies as well. If you need a good tank on your team, and a tank of course means someone who can have a good defense to take less damage, this guy would be a good option. He, first of all, check his super attack, supreme damage to the enemy, and raises defense by 30% for 9 turns. Pretty cool. But his passive is where he really shines. Attack and defense plus 30% with each attack received. 30% attack and defense with each attack received. Rare chance of turning into giant form, and HP is 80% of that. So it goes up to 300% with each attack received. He will be a tanky puppy, right? A tanky puppy. And he also has a rare chance of turning into his giant form when HP is 80% or less. So you might want to have him as your tank, right? And remember, don't forget, check your link skills. But some guy like him might not have similar link skills as some of the other guys, but he can make up for it for his potential with the tanking ability, right? And also something else to look for is support units, right? This guy, this Kid Buu, he is one of the best support units in the game. All allies, ki plus 2, it's good enough, and attack and defense plus 50%. That's a substantial boost. Attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 80% or above. All allies attack and defense plus 30% when HP is 79% or below. So he has a secondary buff if the other one cannot be used. And of course, check his link skills. He has a link skill Majin, which is pretty unique to only the Majin characters, right? So the other guys on the team would not be using that link skill because they are not Majins. And the big bad bosses, of course, think about the major enemies in the anime, right? Like Goku Black or Broly or Cell, or even movie characters like Cooler, Vegeta, no, Frieza. Big bad bosses, right? Major villains in the anime and movie. Those are the kind of guys that would be on the big bad bosses, and it gives attack and defense with 25% when HP is 80% and below. Not bad. So maybe you want him on the team to have a good support unit. So what else can you do? Maybe you want to add this guy, because he is good whenever there is a cooler on the team, which you see, you have this cooler on the team. Whoops. The reason why attack and defense for 30% for terrifying conquerors category ally on the team, you may have 2 or 3 on there, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a rare chance of becoming a super attack when there is an ally whose name includes cooler on the team. Which you have that, so he's going to attack 2 extra times because cooler is on the team. Cool. And you just built a mono-type physical extreme team. Very cool. So let's talk about some other types of teams. So let's talk about a team that it's not mono, not super, not extreme. You can do whatever you want with this team. This Goku, 1000-fold plea. He's one of the rarer cards in the game. Everyone can get him eventually. You just have to play the game for 1,000 days. It's a long time, right? It's a very cool card art as well. Play the game for 1,000 days and you get this guy. All types keep us 3 HP, attack and defense plus 100%. This guy, he is known as the Rainbow God Lead because he is all types, right? He's not the best unit in the world. Attack and defense, no, attack plus 77%, that's okay. But plus an additional attack and defense plus 7% and recovers 7,777 HP per key spirit retained. I use him sometimes whenever I want to restore HP in a big battle. But if you want to build a mono type team, not a mono, a rainbow type team, here would be a good suggestion for you. So what you would do is you got him as your leader, and you just run through, pick your other colors, right? You would basically be picking your best or favorite units on each color category to add him on the team. So you want to just add him, her. Now for green, maybe you want to add this Vegetto. For intelligence, maybe you want to add that Goku. You already have a strength, so you might want to do another one. Add that Gogeta. For physical, maybe you want to add this guy. And there you go, simple as that. And all of these characters are legendary rare. That's the cool thing about it. But what else can we do? What other kind of teams we can make? You can look at the categories, right? Lots of categories. So, one of my friends was looking at a category he wanted to build with called Giant Form. So let's take that as an example. There's not that many Giant Forms units categories, Giant Form category units as there are for other categories. But they make up for it kind of with their ability to turn into a giant and mitigate all damage. Only lasts a few turns though. So this guy's your Giant Form category leader, the base category leader is Tapion. He has the ability to turn into Hirudegarn every now and then. So Giant Form category key plus 3 in HP, attack and defense plus 150%. Maximum number of turning Giant Form plus 1 for all allies. So all allies on the team that are Giant Form have 1 extra chance of turning into a giant, right? Let's look at his passive. Reduces damage received by 50%, so he's already a tank. Attack 150% and defense plus 50% when HP is 50% or below. Break Phantom Margin Seals when HP is 50% or below, once only. So what would happen is, he would break the Phantom Margin Seal, he would turn to Hirudegarn, get his turns out, maybe 1 turn or 2 turn of being Hirudegarn, you're not taking any damage, but you're knocking out big numbers maybe. Then whenever he returns back into Tapion, he'll get this bonus, right? The attack 150% and defense 50%, right? Also, don't forget his link skill. He has one called Hero. So, just think of the heroes in the anime. You have Nail, he sacrificed his life. Great Saiyan, Hercule, kind of. Tapion, Hercule. So many guys from Dragon Ball Heroes. Just think about those. Experienced fighters. Bardock, Tien, Hit. Just simple ones. revival guys that kind of came back, you know. Not too bad. So he would be your leader. Now for your giant guys. Tapion here, he's not bad. Ki plus 3, attack 90% when Ki is 9 or more. Chance to turn into Giant 8 up to 2 times. But I would choose this baby here. Attack 100% because also he's rainbow. Attack 100% when HP is 30% or above. May turn into Giant Ape. And he does supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack. And also this Goku. Attack 33% for all allies. Supporting unit also turns into Giant Ape. And then you have this Bagamo again. You remember him from the previous one. And he is good for tanking, right? Maybe you want to do something different and add this Metal Cooler. He is a pretty good all-rounder, attack and defense with 80%, so he's good numbers, good defense. Plus an additional attack plus 10% with each attack received. So he's just going to get stronger and stronger, right? Up to 70%. Core appears, which is his giant form, when HP is 50% or below. He also does immense damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense, and that's stackable. Of course, you want to check his thing skills as well. It's not as likely that he'll be linking up with some of the other guys because he is made of metal, and he's, of course, in the Freezer's family, you know. But you might want to add him anyway. So who are we missing? We're missing the green. There's not that many green for giant form. You have this Bardock. He might not be a bad idea. Attack 100% when HP is 30% or above, so you're probably likely to stay above 30% HP anyway, and transform up to 2 times. So he might be a good idea for you. Not bad. So that's a category summon for you. It's not the best category in the world, but it can get the job done if you need it to, so not bad. Let's check out something else here. One of the most popular categories in teams is the fusion category. Because of the recent release during the 5-year anniversary of this Gogeta card, who turns Super Saiyan Blue upon transformation. He is a fusion category leader. Ki plus 3 and HP attack and defense is 150%, or you can use this guy as your leader. Fusion category HP attack and defense 170% or defense 130%. Not bad. So either one will work, but you want to probably have both of them on your team because they're both strong. Also this Gogeta. He also has the Rainbow lead as well, but the Goku is better in that regard. But you might want to have this guy on your team though. Attack and defense for 77%. Very good. Attack 7% per Rainbow Ki Spur obtained. Not bad. And attacks effective against all types. That's very good. So you might want to grab him on your team. And you also have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Surprisingly, this is actually the only Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta card in the game. And this card, whenever he was first released, he did not have a leader skill. I think it said to be determined or something like that. It's because categories were not released yet. And they were trying to surprise us. So he was actually the first category leader. It's funny, because there were barely any fusion units at that time. He's strong, don't get me wrong, he can pack out some big numbers, but he has no defense. So instead you might want to add this Gotenks here. He's good, you know, he's attack 40% when performing a super attack. But check out the defense though, gotta be careful. Defense plus 70%, sounds good, but only when Ki is 11 or less. You have to be careful with that. So you might want to trade him off with this Gotenks. This one's also been extremely awakened. Causes immense damage, very good. And also, seals super attack. So if he launches a super attack at the enemy, they can't. That means they can't use their super attack for that turn. It's very cool. He also gets attack 120%, very good. When performing a super attack, Ki plus 1 up to 3, and defense plus 30% up to 120% with each super attack performed. So the more super attacks he uses, the more Ki he gets and the more defense he gets. So also, a recommendation, if you like this guy and you want to use this guy, and you put copies into this guy, and you put him on the hidden potential, raise his combo hit, right? So that way he can do more, he has more likelihood of using his super attacks, so he can raise his defense again. It also causes ceiling effect on the enemy. So he's a pretty good candidate for the team. So you have 2 physical or 2 strength. You definitely need a blue. This guy is definitely a good one to choose. And you already have a Gogeta on the team. So, but you can still use him because the other Gogeta was base form and this Gogeta is Super Saiyan. But it's still pretty likely that they would have pretty similar link skills since they are the same person after all. Put him on your team. What do you want? A green one? You might want to get this green one anyway. Cool. Fusion category. Not bad. Pretty cool. Great team. Let's look over some of my other teams just to give you an example. This is called the Final Trump Card team. Every one of these units is in the category of Final Trump Card, and just so happens that every one of them is also a legendary rare character. Very strong team. This is the one we just made. This is the Majin Buu category. Not bad. And this is the Time Travelers category. It's utilizing the brand new Goku, the brand new Zamasu Goku card that just came out. And he is also a free-to-play unit, so you can grind him out. It just takes a while. This is Universal Survival Saga team. I used this team just recently in order to clear the Infinite Dragon Ball History event for the Universal Survival Saga one. Actually, I didn't win. I got killed by hit, but I'm going to go back in later and try it again. And this is Future Saga category. HP and attack 170% and defense 130%. Not bad, not bad. Got a few LRs on there. And this is Pure Saiyans category. So check that out. Pretty cool. This one is Potara category. This one probably has one of my highest HPs. So I wanted to show you one more type of team. Actually, there's 2 types of teams. Let's go to Extreme Tech. I want to show you this. This Frieza. Without making a monotap team. Extreme class. Key plus 3. HP attack and defense 120%. So you can kind of treat this as a Rainbow Lead. Just kind of like that Goku card. Except it's only for extreme type units. Right? But since he is all types just for extreme, you can just build whatever kind of bad guys team you want, right? Maybe you want this Cell, maybe you want this other Cell, maybe you want this Vegeta, maybe you want that Zamasu, maybe you want that Vegeta. You know, you can do whatever you want, right? And on the flip side, there is the good guys version. Oops. Which is this Goku card. Super class, key plus 3 HP, attack and defense is 120%. Of course, he is the exact opposite card of that Frieza. Makes sense. Goku and Frieza don't really play nice. Of course, you can add whoever you want on the team, as long as they are super. Yeah, you want this Vegetto, maybe you want this Gogeta. I just said those names backwards, that's okay. Maybe you want that one, maybe you want that one, maybe you want that one. You know, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy with the team, just make sure you check those link skills, right? So I want to show, before this video ends, I want to show you some things. There's a few characters that just came out that you might want to get in this Universal Survival Saga. Universal Warriors of Universe 6. There's a couple characters in here. There's a Hit, there's Namekians, there's Champa, and there's Vados. You might want to get some of those characters. Not a bad option if you're just starting the game. Also, this one, Dragon Ball Super Universal Survival Saga, Tournament of Power Commencement. There's a few characters in this one you might want to get. There's Kefla, Caulifla, and Kale. They are decent. They only start out at SR, but they both awaken into pretty okay units. If you don't have any alternatives, you might want to check them out. Also, you're going to have these guys that come out every day. There's a different one on the Bardock's team. They all awaken, and whenever you have all the units fully activated and their hidden potential, you get this LR Bardock. Also, in this one, there's a few units here. You have Android 17, you have Android 18. And I think there was a Frieza. Must be a different one. Frieza's not on this one. This is the one he's on. You got a few characters in this one. You have this Goku who transforms, and you have these two. There's the Frieza. This Goku, he Dokkan awakens into Ultra Instinct. He's a supporter unit. You have this Frieza who Dokkan awakens into Golden Frieza. Not bad. Maybe some new characters for you if you're free to play. And this one you have Kaba. You can unlock Kaba. Who Dokkan awakens. And these right here, yeah, these get free units, but pretty terrible. Sometimes you might just use these guys to raise super attacks of other ones. So I also want to tell you about Extreme Z Awakens. Extreme Z Battle. Whenever you have a unit that is at 120, level 120, sometimes they have the option of Extreme Z Awakening. Not all units have them. They're updates that are released every now and then to make the units that are kind of older get stronger and try to match up with the new units in the meta, right? So like one with this. Say this Broly. Blue Broly, right? AGL Broly. The thing is, I'll show you the Broly card. AGL Extreme. Broly, this one. Starts off as this buddy, right? He's a regular summon card. Yeah, okay, you know. Not bad. He can awaken into this guy. Okay, gets a little bit better. Look at the stats, you know. But then, Extreme Z Awakened makes him much stronger. His leader skill changes from a regular mono type to a category, and also keeps the mono type as well. His passive goes up stronger. Key +1 at the start of every turn. Attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional defense plus 20% with each attack performed. Plus an additional attack plus 20% with each attack received. Very strong, very good. So you have to be careful. Because Extreme Z Awakens can kick you in the butt if you are not paying attention. One thing to note, of course, it's always going to be the color. The color of the enemy is always going to be what the type is that you are trying to Extreme Z Awaken. So AGL Broly is what you're getting the medals for, so the enemy is going to be an AGL Broly. But you also have the option of categories you can use that increase their power when attacking this specific Extreme Z Awaken unit, which this one is Movie Heroes. So you probably want to build a Movie Heroes category team. This guy, he's a good Movie Hero category team leader. And I already have my team that is set previously. This Goku, this Vegetto, they are effective whenever they are fighting movie bosses already. Actually, I'll show you a battle real quick from Extreme Z Awaken. The first 30 stages, you're going to get 2 items. You're going to get medals, and you're going to get a Dragon Stone for each level that you clear up to stage 30. Past stage 30, so stage 31 and beyond, you're going to get Hercule statues, which you can sell for money. I should have rotated him, but that's alright. Just want to give you an example. Of course, this is stage 45, so he's hitting for a little bit higher than usual. Of course, you would have the choice of either doing a full tech green team since it's AGL Broly, or just using a Movie Heroes team, right? And he's super attacking. Let's see what he does. $94,000 damage. A little bit higher for a new player, but not so bad for a player that's been here for over 1,000 days, right? Yeah, critical hit. All right, so you see how those things were popping up on the screen? That's your passive skills going off. You see how these guys glow on the bottom whenever they are next to each other? It's their link skills that are matching up. The link skills are matching up, and they're able to get a higher attack, a higher defense. It just depends on what the link skill is. That's why it's important to have teammates that have similar link skills. Give them an advantage in battle. Now this Goku is going to hit a lot of damage since he's type advantage. And Movie Heroes. Boom. This Gogeta's gonna do a pretty good job since he's effective against all types. Oh, he didn't kill him though. But he's not defensive against all types, right? So Baldi's trying to kick his butt. He's trying to take revenge on the old Gogeta. We got pretty hurt, but that's okay, because we're going to be killing him next round. This Vegeta will do the job, finish him off, no big deal. Type advantage, so he's not going to hit that much. $1,534 damage. Easy. Finish him off, Vegeta. There you go. And that's Extreme Z Awakening. Of course, the earlier stages are a lot easier than the later stages. Makes sense. Completed the mission. You got your Hercule statue. You can sell these for 1.5 million yen. Not bad, not bad. And whatever this weird mission was, we're gonna accept it. Come on, come on. Daily challenge. Okay, cool. So, again, don't forget to check your link skills whenever you're building your team. And make sure the guys with the similar link skills are on the rotation together, putting them next to each other so they perform the highest with their stats, you know, and everything. Makes sense. I hope you guys learned something. Oh, there's a survey up, so guys do the survey and you will get 3 Dragon Stones. Okay, so you guys do the survey whenever you watch this video if you haven't already. And that's about it. We're going to be swapping over to the other recording now where I did some summons on the Kefla banner. And I hope I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. So this is the brand new Kefla banner that dropped not too long ago. It actually opened up a lot sooner than everyone was expecting, which is strange, but hey, it's welcome. Now, I didn't really intend to do a lot of summons on this banner anyway, because as we know, the 350 million download celebration is probably just around the corner. But it is a step up banner. The first step is 25 stones, and you get you get 5 characters. Then you do I think it was a 35 stone for 7 characters, then 45 stone for 10 characters. And the last one you get a featured unit, so that's great. Anyway, I'm hoping in my first summon here with the first 25 stone summon that I pull something good, you know. And I hope to do exactly what Garesh did in his summon and do the Goku Black Rift like he did, but let's see. No Goku Black Rift, and just Chaozu. Just Chaozu, that's it. Alright, Chaozu, you gave me rainbow text. Let's see if you give me anything good. Probably not, because who brings Chaozu into battle? Come on. Ribrianne, I already have her like rainbow. Come on. No one likes Ribrianne anyway. Oh, Bardock. Hey, we'll take that. I actually can never pull Bardock the last time that he came, well, when he came out. So that's good. Bardock and Gine card. Not bad. Let's do the 30 stone summon. It should pull 7 characters. Probably all trash again. Oh, Beerus is here. Uh-oh. If I'm right, Beerus can trigger the Whis reverse animation, but I don't think it does it if it does Super Saiyan 3. But that does mean we're getting an SSR, so that's good. Probably a trash SSR, but oh well. Why? Why is this card? I already have him rainbowed, of course. So the only SSRs I've pulled are ones that I've rainbowed already. Why you do this to me, gang? We might come back and do a 45 stone summon after a while, but I wanted to do these 5th anniversary ticket summons. I have 2 multis I can do. Let's just see if we can get anything. Just Yamcha. Alright, Yamcha. You gave me rainbow text. You're going to do the same thing that Chaozu did, huh? Don't give me Ribrianne. Please do not give me Ribrianne. I will never forgive you if you give me Ribrianne. That Goku is so old. Oh my gosh. That was one of the first SSRs I've ever pulled. I remember the first SSR I ever pulled was the original AGL SSR Kaioken Goku. Way back in the day. That was like 5 years ago. Jeez. Let's try this again. Tien and Chaozu. Okay, we're getting an SSR. Hopefully it'll be good. But as you've seen in my previous summons here, it's probably going to be trash. I spent all my luck in one of my previously recorded videos where I pulled 2 LRs in a multi-summon. And that's not going to happen with this, obviously. Okay. Every single unit that I just summoned that were SSR are already rainbowed. I'm not even a whale. I'm not even a dolphin. I don't spend that much money on this game. Why? Do we have anything else? Jeez. No. Okay, goodness. Again, I said we might come back and do a 45 stone summon at some point, but that's not right now. I hope you enjoyed those trash summons, and I hope to get back to doing more content here pretty soon. Thank you. So about a day later, after the Kefla summons release, we got 2 new Infinite Dragon Ball History events, and from that I was able to secure some extra stones that I needed in order to complete the final step of the Kefla summon. And let's do this last step of this Kefla summon. Let's see if we can get anything. Probably not, but we shall see. Vegeta and Goten. What are they gonna do? Rainbow letters. Oh, we're fusing. We're fusing. Alright, let's see what we got. Give me something good. Give me something good. Please, no trash. Piccolo. Turbo. Piccolo. Turbo. Nope. Android 17. Android 16. Trunks. Basha. Raccoon. B-Rush. Goku Black. Hey, I can use him. That's good. And that's not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, of course, absolutely would prefer the new Vados or the new Kefla, but can't be picky when RNG is involved. So we're gonna open up a path on that Goku Black there. And this will be my first copy of him. Cool. Open. Hello. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, cool. 37 all around, is that right? I thought it usually does a funny odd number. Huh. Alright, whatever. Let's reverse him. Put him back to where he belongs. Alright, jolly good. So, we ended off okay, not too bad. I'm actually recording this video before I record the video that I'm going to be adding this onto, which is going to be the team building. So, stay tuned to that. Well, actually, hold on. You can't stay tuned to it because it's coming before this footage, so whatever. Anyway, talk to you soon.